Hi everyone, it's Chrissie with Century 21 Redwood Realty. I'm here with Frank Polley. Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Frank is with Nova Virtual Tours. He is a photographer extraordinaire. He's been doing photography for a really long time, and I like to bring him in to showcase my listings because he's amazing. And I wanted him to share with everybody some of the stuff that he does for my clients. The first thing that he does is something called Matterport. So what is that, Frank? Tell everybody what Matterport is.
So basically what Matterport is a 3D tour. So you have the ability to be able to cruise through a house and see everything as it is real time. And with the Matterport tour, we also can put out a dollhouse view, which is a 3D model floor plan, and we also do 2D floor plans. So you can use goggles, VR goggles, to be able to stand there and literally walk through the house, or you do it on your computer.
Yeah, and that's a really cool thing for people to do if they want to figure out where furniture should go, and could they fit a king size bed in a bedroom, for example. Okay, the next thing that I know you really love doing is you love using your drone. And I love having you use your drone on listings in places like Raspberry Falls because the landscaping is so beautiful out here. Can you tell a little bit about to everybody about what drone photography entails?
Sure. So basically what we're doing is we're taking, nowadays you're taking a quadcopter and you're putting it up in the air, and we can shoot anywhere from 50 to 400 feet above a property. And like in Raspberry Falls here, we've really been able to take advantage of the views of golf courses. So you can shoot video as well as photos, and you can just pop it right up wherever you're at. You don't need a landing strip like we used to do like 15 years ago with our RC planes. So yeah, drone photography has really brought in a new perspective on properties, and it's really getting popular now. I have my 107 unlicensed pilot license, which is required to do any type of commercial drone work. And I've been shooting aerials now for about 15 years, and I love it.
Yeah, and some people like to look at Google Maps when they're looking to buy a home. And Google Maps is okay because you can see, okay, what's next door, but it really doesn't give people the true aesthetic feel of what the neighborhood is like.
Sure, there's a difference when you're getting an image from a satellite that's up, however high the satellites are that are shooting these, and then actually being able to be right down on the property, right above the property, and being able to move all around. So yeah, it's really opened it wide open using drones.
So can you tell sellers, what should they do to get ready for photography? If you're scheduled, you're gonna come out, you're gonna do the work, what should they do?
Well, when I arrive at a house, I like to see all of the lights and lamps on, and make sure that everything is picked up as far as any pets go, no dog dishes, or toys or anything around, around the house. And then obviously you want to make sure clothes is picked up and that the place is presentable. I mean, if you go online and you take a look at a beautiful home, and then all of a sudden you see something that's out of place right there, it's going to catch your attention real quick. So it's nice to just have everything cleaned up. And then as far as outside goes, you want to make sure there's no cars in the driveway. If you have garbage cans that are out, pull them on inside. Just want everything to look nice and presentable, without any excess stuff around.
Right, and then as a pro photographer, you are very comfortable using Photoshop. Obviously, we don't want to make something look different from what it really is, but can you give an example to everyone who's listening, watching, why you would Photoshop an image for listing a house?
Sure. I have a great example. Just last week I was shooting a place and I went into the master bathroom, and they had mirrors that were on 3 sides, and there was absolutely no way to avoid myself being in the image. So what I do is I open up all my images in Photoshop and make sure that if there's anything that stands out I need to remove, I can remove it. In this instance, I had to remove myself out of the mirror with my camera. So yeah, I like Photoshop. It's nice to be able to open it up, make sure that everything's nice and compositionally correct and straightened out. And then if there's a cat or a cat bowl or whatever that was in one of the photos, I can easily remove it.
Excellent. Well, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
I look forward to working with you a lot this year.
Yeah, it's going to be a great year.
Definitely.
Thanks, Chrissy.
Thank you, everybody.